Do you ever look at your lathe and think, why is there so much stuff everywhere? Well, today we will add some storage so we can store more stuff. As you can see, it's a major shitstorm and we have no idea where to begin. And we've got to do something about this. So I visited the office and took one of their drawers. And I left a note that it was one of their co-workers, so they will never know. The first thing we need to do is we need to drill 4 holes over here so we can cut this piece out and make a foundation for our drawers. Now I swap from the action camera to my phone to improve the quality, but it's still too shaky, so in the next video I'm going to have to make a camera stand. Took quite a lot of time to get everything measured, so I just sped up the video.
Reloading!
Right, so we've got the hole cut. Unfortunately, I had to use the angle grinder. I did not have the right blade for that, and it was very hard to cut. So we got this mess, which we're gonna use the power file to get rid of. And also I've drilled the holes for the rails. What I've come up with is this. On the rail, we've got, focus. We've got a riv nut. You can see it clears the rail. And basically, we got this little spacer made from some scrap. Goes over the riv nut. And through that goes the bolt. Now we only got one hole because here we can just put the rails on like this and they don't fall because they just lay on here and it keeps everything nice and simple. So I'll just put these in and show you how they look. Okay, we've got both of the rails put in. As you can see here, they just sit like this to keep it simple. And you can see go in and out with no problem. And both of them just float in the air and they're held on by these bolts. So let's put the drawer in and see how it looks. Now I can't find my bigger camera stand, so you're gonna have to look from this strange angle. Oh, that is so nice. Have a look at this. Oh, that's so good. Excellent. Unfortunately, it looks like because of the rails there's like 3mm gap. They don't want to go in any further. That's the problem with this, because it needs to lay on this, otherwise this whole idea does not work and it's more tricky. So we're just gonna leave it as is. We'll just put a steel on top to stop any oil and chips from falling in. I don't really mind that, as long as I got this much extra space right where I need it. For the moment being, we're just gonna keep everything as is, as we're gonna make more drawers. And we're gonna separate stuff more, get much more organized. Now you can see how there's a bunch of tools rather than laying everywhere on the lathe. It can just be very easily accessed, just like that. Okay, lift this. The chuck keys we're gonna put in a different spot. You can see these drawer organizers are very nice. You can put all your little drill bits, your center drills, dies, anything you want you can put in, hide it like that. Now here, because it's very difficult to take heavy stuff out, we're gonna put 2 or 3 more drawers in here, and they're gonna be hidden behind the original door. Only thing we need to do is cut these little cutouts, which will keep the rails in place, and everything should work just. Now let's hope we do not break it. I am glad you enjoyed the ASMR of these tools working, especially the vacuum cleaner. After doing all of the work, I just test fitted the drawers to make sure everything was working. Or not. As you can see, I needed to improvise to hide this. Yeah, not so pretty. Back on you go and hide that boo-boo. On the other side, I once again had a big waste of space. Luckily, it looks like we had this piece of steel that's very similarly colored lying around. I wonder where it's from. There's no time to waste space, we've got to keep moving. Now I needed to put these riv nuts through, and filming this was quite tough. It seems I only have 2.5 hands. I think you need at least 3. Here are the rails all done. You can see how the riv nut does not interfere with the rails. Now enjoy some more ASMR. Yes, it was quite hot. Well, after doing so, now we cannot close this drawer, so we've got to move our lock. That was honestly easier than I thought. We now had 4 working drawers, so we could store all of this crap inside of them. Now I will probably be welding those plates on, but that's for the next part. For now I just need to test fit everything. I'm not sure what the noise in the background is, it's probably some sort of snake in my microphone. Now we are doing a little test fit to see how everything has gone. That's all for now, more in part 2.